My mother recognized everyone in the room except me. When the doctor first said early onset, I swear the walls tilted. I was 33, and my mother, my fiercely organized, endlessly sharp mother, had just looked at a photo of me on her nightstand and asked, "Whose child is this?" She said it lightly, like a joke. I laughed back, pretending it was funny. It wasn't. For months I convinced myself it was stress, exhaustion, anything but what it truly was. I kept correcting her gently, finishing her sentences, smoothing over moments when her memory slipped like sand through fingers. She always smiled, grateful, unaware of the quiet panic growing inside me. But the night everything broke open was a rainy Thursday, the kind where the world feels swollen with something heavy. I came home from work with groceries in my arms and found her standing in the middle of the living room, clutching her purse with both hands, shoes on, jacket zipped, eyes full of fear. "I need to go home," she said. "You are home," I whispered. She shook her head, backing away from me like I was a stranger. "No, my daughter is waiting for me." It felt like someone reached inside my chest and twisted. "Mom," I said softly, "I'm your daughter." Her face crumpled with confusion. Not recognition, not relief, just raw uncertainty. She studied me like I was a shape she should know, but couldn't quite place. And then she said words that cut deeper than anything I'd heard in my life. "I don't think that's true." That was the moment I realized the disease wasn't coming. It was already here, sitting with us at the kitchen table, rearranging everything we were. I got her to sit down. I made tea. I tried to coax her memory gently, but each question only tangled her deeper. She apologized over and over, tears slipping down her cheeks. "I'm sorry," she kept saying. "I'm trying so hard." And I held her while she cried like she had held me 1,000 times before, only now she didn't know why she was crying. Just that something precious was slipping away. The next weeks were brutal. Some mornings she'd greet me with a smile and call me sweetheart. Other mornings she'd ask when her daughter was coming home. Once, she asked me to leave because her child shouldn't be alone with strangers. I stepped outside and sobbed in the hallway, hand over my mouth so she wouldn't hear. But mixed into the heartbreak were moments that kept me breathing. One afternoon, while folding laundry together, she hummed a tune I hadn't heard since childhood, the lullaby she made up when I was 4 and afraid of thunderstorms. I froze. "You remember that?" I whispered. She didn't answer. She just kept humming, but her voice softened as if something deep inside her still knew it belonged to me. Another day, when I burned dinner because I was too exhausted to think straight, she laughed, actually laughed, and said, "Oh, honey, you were never a good cook." I pretended to be offended, and for a few minutes, we bantered like the world was normal. But the hardest, strangest moment arrived late one night. I was helping her get ready for bed when she took my hand suddenly, gripping it with surprising strength. Her eyes were clear. Not fully, not perfectly, but enough. "You're someone important," she whispered. "I can feel it." I swallowed a sob. "I'm your daughter." She nodded slowly, like she was trying to memorize the word. "Daughter," she repeated. "That sounds right." It didn't last. The next morning, the familiarity was gone again. But that one moment stayed with me, a tiny fragile truth shining through a fog neither of us asked for. I know what's coming. I know there will be a day when the lullaby fades, when she no longer senses who I am and the disease takes more than it leaves. But I also know this. Love is not a memory. It's a presence, a warmth, a gravity. Even when she doesn't know my name, she leans into me the way she always has. She trusts me without understanding why. She laughs at jokes she doesn't fully remember. She reaches for my hand in crowded rooms. Somewhere inside her, beneath the confusion, beneath the fog, something still recognizes me. Maybe not as her daughter, not always, but as someone safe, someone hers. And for now, in all this unraveling, that is what I hold on to. She may be forgetting pieces of her world, but I will not forget her. Not ever.